Something strange happens when people decide to play it safe with their money. They do exactly what society tells them to do. They work hard, they spend less than they earn, and they place their surplus capital into what they believe is an impenetrable fortress, a savings account. But almost nobody talks about what happens next. Your money does not sit in a quiet vault waiting for you. It does not rest. Instead, the moment you deposit it, a hidden mechanism is activated, a system that quietly, invisibly, and relentlessly begins to consume your purchasing power. We are taught from a very young age that avoiding risk is the ultimate financial strategy. But the truth is far more complex. The very financial vehicle designed to protect you is mathematically engineered to bleed you dry. Subscribe if you want to understand more hidden patterns like this, because what you are about to learn challenges everything you have been taught about money, security, and success. There is an invisible tax on your labor, and the people who refuse to see it are the ones who pay it the most. Imagine a man who has played by the rules his entire life. He earns a good salary, he avoids the stock market because it seems like gambling, he avoids real estate because he hates debt. Every month, he proudly logs into his banking app and watches his savings balance slowly tick upward. He feels responsible, he feels secure. 10 years pass, then 20. The number on his screen has doubled. He believes he has achieved financial stability. But when he goes to purchase a home, pay for medical care, or buy a vehicle, he experiences a sudden, disorienting shock. The world around him has become exponentially more expensive. His doubled savings can barely purchase half of what they could 2 decades ago. He feels cheated. He assumes the economy is simply broken. But this is where the pattern becomes even stranger. The economy is not broken. It is functioning exactly as it was designed to. This man did not experience bad luck. He experienced a mathematical certainty. He fell into a psychological trap carefully constructed to make him feel wealthy while systematically making him poor. To understand why this happens, we have to look at the larger pattern. If you observe the financial habits of the global middle class, you will notice a striking uniformity. They trade their time for currency, they pay their taxes, and they stockpile whatever currency is left over. But if you analyze the financial behavior of the ultra-wealthy, you will notice something entirely different. They almost never stockpile currency. In fact, they treat traditional cash as a liability. They view it as a melting ice cube. Why do the people with the most money seem to hold the least of it in cash? Because they understand a fundamental rule that the middle class does not. Money is no longer a store of value. It is merely a medium of exchange. Since the global financial shift in the early 1970s, fiat currency has been decoupled from gold. It is no longer backed by scarce physical assets. It is backed by trust, and more importantly, it is backed by debt. And this is the part almost nobody realizes. When you leave your money in a savings account, you are not placing it in a safe box. You are issuing an unsecured loan to a highly leveraged institution. This brings us to the hidden mechanism, the system itself. How does the banking system actually operate? When you deposit $100,000 into a bank, the bank does not lock it away. Under the rules of fractional reserve banking, they immediately take the vast majority of your money and lend it out. They lend it to corporations to build factories. They lend it to real estate investors to buy apartment buildings. They lend it to governments to fund infrastructure. The bank might pay you a yield of 2 or 3% for the privilege of using your money, but they are lending it out at 7, 8, or 10%. The bank is using your fear of risk to generate risk-free profit for themselves. But the real system hides one level deeper. While the bank is leveraging your capital, the central banking system is constantly expanding the total supply of currency in the economy. This expansion is what we call inflation.
Inflation is not an accident. It is not an economic glitch caused by greedy corporations. It is a deliberate, necessary feature of a debt-based economic system. Governments must inflate the currency to manage their own massive debts. But as the supply of currency expands, the value of each individual unit drops. This is the invisible tax. If inflation runs at a true rate of 7% a year, and your safe investment pays you 3%, you're losing 4% of your purchasing power every single year. Mathematically, you are bleeding, but psychologically, you feel safe. Most people never learn these systems unless they actively study them. If you want to decode the true nature of wealth, subscribe, because the system relies entirely on your misunderstanding of it. This brings us to the core psychological trap. Economists call it the money illusion. Human beings are deeply wired to think in nominal terms, not real terms. When we look at a $100 bill, our brain anchors to the number 100. We assume that because the number has not changed, the value has not changed. If your boss cuts your salary by 5%, you will notice immediately. You will be furious. You might even quit. But if inflation secretly drains 5% of your purchasing power and your salary stays the same, you do nothing. The number on your paycheck hasn't changed. The number in your bank account hasn't changed. Your brain registers zero threat. This illusion is reinforced by our primal fear of volatility. When you invest in the stock market or real estate, the price fluctuates. Some days it is up, some days it is down. This volatility triggers an ancient stress response in the human brain. We interpret fluctuation as danger. We view volatility as risk. A savings account, on the other hand, never fluctuates downward. The number only ever stays the same or slowly ticks up. It feels incredibly safe. But this is a catastrophic misunderstanding of what risk actually is. Volatility is not the same thing as risk. Volatility is simply the price you pay for long-term growth. True financial risk is the permanent loss of purchasing power. When you choose the safety of a bank account, you are trading short-term emotional comfort for guaranteed long-term financial decay. You are choosing a slow, painless financial decline over a turbulent path to actual wealth. Take a moment and ask yourself, do you think success is mostly skill or mostly systems? Is wealth created by working harder or by understanding the rules of the game being played around you? This is where the illusion begins to break. Comment safe if you believe avoiding volatility is the right move. Comment risk if you believe taking calculated chances is the only way to survive. Because the people who understand this pattern do not play the same game as the rest of society. Those who comprehend the system behave in radically different ways. They do not view money as the ultimate goal. They view money as a temporary tool used to acquire scarce assets. They understand that holding large amounts of currency is the financial equivalent of holding your breath. You can only do it for so long before you pass out. Instead of leaving their wealth in a depreciating fiat system, they transfer their energy into things the government cannot print. They buy equity in profitable businesses. They acquire land and prime real estate. They invest in digital scarcity. They buy commodities. They anchor their wealth to assets that naturally rise in price as the currency supply expands. When inflation hits, the middle class panics because their groceries and rent become more expensive. But the wealthy remain calm because the very same inflation that raises the cost of living also raises the value of their assets. Furthermore, they use the system's design to their advantage. Because they understand that currency is losing value every year, they use strategic fixed-rate debt to acquire assets. If you borrow $1 million today at a low fixed interest rate, and inflation runs at 5% a year, the true burden of your debt is actively being erased by inflation. You are paying back the bank with currency that is worth less than the currency you borrowed. The wealthy let inflation destroy their debt, while the middle class lets inflation destroy their savings. It is the exact same economic environment, but the outcomes are entirely inverted. Comment follow if you want to understand these rules, or comment think if you are already analyzing your own financial habits. Because until you change your relationship with risk, you will forever be at the mercy of this invisible drain. The advantage does not belong to the people who work the most hours. The advantage belongs to the people who refuse to hold the losing side of the trade. As we pull back and look at the larger picture, a sobering realization emerges. Society is not structured to make you financially independent. It is structured to keep the gears of the economy turning. The system requires millions of people to deposit their money into banks so that a tiny fraction of the population can borrow it to build empires. The system requires you to fear volatility so that you accept the quiet confiscation of your purchasing power. There is no malice in this design. It is simply the mechanical reality of the modern financial world. Most people spend their lives reacting to the system. They complain about rising prices, they blame politicians, they work overtime to afford the same standard of living they had 10 years ago. They run faster and faster on a treadmill that is slowly increasing in speed. But a few take the time to step off the treadmill. They observe the mechanics, they understand the patterns. They realize that playing it completely safe is the most dangerous thing a person can do. They learn to embrace calculated volatility. They learn to separate their emotional need for certainty from the mathematical reality of wealth preservation. And once you see the pattern, you cannot stop seeing it. You will never look at a bank account the same way again. You will never view inflation as just a news headline. You will recognize it as the cost of ignorance. Some parts of the story aren't available on YouTube. You'll find them in the archive below. If you want to understand the hidden rules behind money, psychology, and power, subscribe to Hidden Secrets Archive. Every video on this channel breaks down the patterns most people never notice. Because once you understand the system, you stop reacting to it.